Are you guys seem so ready. Are you guys ready to receive comedy? Thank you. I always feel like I need to poll the audience now because there's so much sensitivity. I feel like I have to be like, are you guys in a safe space for some jokes? Can you guys forget your trauma for a few minutes while I tell you about mine? I try to be sensitive to everything, but I'm losing myself in this PC world of being so correct. I don't know what to call people anymore. Like, I don't know what to call my garbage man. A garbage person? That seems harsh. Right? Like, if somebody were to tell me I'm a garbage person, I'd be like, no, you have such a good heart. Why would you say that? You're so fun and so kind. They're like, no, Gina, I pick up trash for a living. You're an Uber driver? That's crazy. I take Uber too, I'm trash too. I do. My favorite new game is lying to Uber drivers about what I do for a living. Because I used to stupidly tell them the truth. I tell them I'm a comedian and then they'd be like, say something funny. But when I tell them I'm a stripper, no more questions. You don't want to know about my relationship with my father? Seems like an obvious line of questioning. Last time I got in the car, the guy asked me what I did for a living. I was like, sir, I'm not at liberty to discuss that. Please keep your eyes on the road. And then I just started wiping my fingerprints off of everything. He was so scared. Like I said, I'm a native New Yorker. I'm born and raised in the South Bronx in New York. Hey, I see you. Greetings, gangsters. A hearty year to all of you. Being from the Bronx, there's always gonna be like a hood side to me. Like there's always gonna be hood in me. Like there's hood me, and then there's evolved me. But hood me is still there. Like evolved me knows that hurt people hurt people. But hood me just wants to hurt people. She don't care about your backstory. They're constantly battling for control. Like hood me and evolved me. I gotta leave hood me repressed. I keep her repressed until I get angry. That's when the hood spirit inhabits my body against my will. And I can't control what happens. And it scares people because they don't expect it from me. It scares my husband. It do. Because I'll be like, honey, can you take out the garbage? And if he says the wrong thing, I'll be like, oh, word? Oh, we fighting now? Okay, you know what? I'm going to calm down before I key our car. Say I won't. Wish you would say I won't. That's why I gotta let evolved me run the show. She's gotta navigate through the non-hood world. Because sometimes you'll wanna handle something like you would on the block, right? Because I'll be like, on my block, this will be a fight. But I can't beat you down in a boardroom. So now I gotta figure a way to verbally beat you down. You know, still sound intelligent, not use the F word. I gotta Rubik's Cube some words together. Like, I don't mean to be offensive, but I'm not trying to hurt your feelings. All because I cannot take the "are you stupid" out of my tone. It's such a struggle. It really is. It is such a struggle. No matter what I say, if I don't like you, I could say good morning, and you'll be like, what the hell did you just say to me? I'll be like, I said good morning. Honey, call the police. By the way, when I say I'm hood, I'm not Cardi B hood. I'm like Drake hood. Like, I'm not dangerous, but I will be the scariest person in Canada. I grew up broke, man. We don't know nothing about no garnishes. Not unless you talk about our wages. Some of y'all remember some bills you gotta pay right now. What's going through your head right now? When I say I grew up broke, I can always feel the rich people in the room's hearts break. Whenever I say it, they're always like, oh, you didn't even have a little bit of a lot of money? How did you live? I didn't know we were broke, man. I didn't know we were broke until I was about like 13. That's when the reveal happened. Because I volunteered at a neighborhood food drive, and one of the bags was for my family. Imagine my surprise. I showed up, I was like, who are we helping today? They're like, help yourself, Gina, grab a bag, get out of here. We had a good time growing up, though, man. We always had a lot of dogs in my house because my grandmother would always pick up stray dogs, which became my attitude towards men. That's right. I see some guy wandering the street. I'm like, are you lost, buddy? Huh? Are you lost? You want to come home with me? Huh? I have bacon at my house. We fed our dogs rice and beans just like us. The dogs would look at us like, damn, are we broke too? Like, what's going on? What's going on with this situation? One thing was great. We had to be creative. Like me and my siblings, when we would play games, we had to play broke people games. Yeah, I see some of y'all chuckling. You guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Broke people games are games that don't require toys or money. You just had to be creative. Right? Like we had this one game we used to play called Adventure. It was just us walking around a tree. You had to hold on to the tree because if your foot touched the floor, you were out. That was the adventure part. Played another game called Paper Ball. You crumble up a paper, you throw it to somebody, you got to keep it in the air because if it hits the floor, you're out. The floor was an integral part of many broke people games. Which is why The Floor is Lava is a historically broke person game. Some of these games are passed down from broke generation to broke generation. The Floor is Lava is one of those games. If you played The Floor is Lava and you had money, you were appropriating broke culture, and we don't appreciate that. Go to a theme park. You got the money. Why you gotta take from us? We weren't broke forever. I feel like people always panic when I say that we were broke. We weren't broke forever. My parents are Latinos. They worked really hard to get us out of that situation. You know, we went from broke to, okay, we doing all right, to, oh, we got some money now. Then back down to, okay, we doing all right. Because when broke people get money, they don't know what to spend it on. You spend it on your fantasies. We got a little bit of money, and my dad bought a boat. We lived in the South Bronx. Where shall we sail, Papa? Shall we follow the pissy smell to the Isle of Manhattan? Let us away to sail. Don't get it twisted, man. I have nothing but respect for my parents. I love my parents, man. As I get older, I realize nobody teaches you how to be a parent. You got to figure it out as you go along. The closest thing you get is when they used to give you like an egg to take care of for like a week in school. I mean, not in the schools I went to. I went to school in the Bronx, man. We just bought our actual babies. I was like, I don't need your egg. I bought my son. Like, matter of fact, give me that egg. I gotta feed my son. You made me wake him up. After that, I went to a school that was like majority white people. That's when I learned that I was dyslexic. Not from the teachers. They just thought I was writing in Spanish. They were like, don't correct her, it's her culture. I was so racially frustrated growing up because I'm Latina, but I'm light-skinned today. Yeah, so I always felt like I had to prove my ethnicity to people constantly. And I would do it in stupid ways, like throwing random Spanish words into sentences. I'd be like, okay, guys, see you at Escuela. Like some sort of live-action Dora. I just wanted to be identifiably ethnic. Like, I wanted to be darker. I wanted darker skin and a white boyfriend. Those were my only two goals. Because that's my parents' dynamic. Both of my parents are Puerto Rican, but my dad is light-skinned, and my mom has beautiful dark olive skin. And I would watch her put on her makeup, and she would wear purple eyeshadow and vibrant blushes, and I thought she looked beautiful, and then she would put that same makeup on me. And I look like a damn clown. And because of my light skin, people always tell me I look like my dad. But, oh, you look just like your father. I'd be like, great, he's a man. I want to look like my mom, she's a woman. I always felt so terrible as a kid because I thought I looked like a guy, and now my voice is deep, so I always thought I sounded like a dude, too. And plus, I'm Puerto Rican, but I speak Spanish with a Mexican accent. Yeah, I know. Because my friends were Mexican, I went to a Mexican church, I love tacos, that was another reason. Girl, yes. I'm learning French now. My biggest fear is I'm gonna speak French with a Mexican accent. Because that's the accent I'm most comfortable and confident in. But that's gonna be ridiculous if I'm like, órale, ¿cómo se va? Eric's gonna be like, that poor French, Puerto Rican, Mexican girl she is confused. The wrong accent can mess up the mood. Right? Like, I downloaded a meditation to help with anxiety, and the guy doing the guided meditation had a Cockney British accent. I don't know if you've heard this, but it is not comforting. Like, I hit play, and he was like, hello, my name's Nigel. I'm here to help you with your anxiety. All right, close your eyes. I will do no such thing, Nigel. I don't feel safe. We're gonna give thanks for everything. I'm